Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I want to inform everyone that on January 23rd, there will be a nationwide protest to protest against the suspension of our Parliament. Our Prime Minister Stephen Harper has shut down our House of Commons until March for the second time in a little over 1 year, which means that many of the bills that will no longer have the chance to become law, and Canadians will not have a representative to represent their interests in this constitutional democracy during the months of January and February. True, government have suspended Parliament before, but not in minority government situation where there are still so many works to be done. And especially in a minority situation where Canadians demanded through an election for all the parties to work together in one of the most devastating depression, when there are still so many bills and so many issues to work on, and not when so many Canadians still don't have the same privilege to not work like our politicians in Ottawa, let alone those who can't find a job. The Parliament is not a private dollhouse for certain party where they can shut it down when they're done playing. It belongs to all the parties and the people of Canada, and I think that it is a Canadian value to expect politicians to work, especially in a time when many Canadians can't even find a job. And the suspension of Parliament also means that the parliamentary committee that were trying to look into the allegation of Canadian military knowingly sending Taliban insurgents to abuses or even torture at the hands of Afghan authority will no longer be able to go to work. That means that Prime Minister, who has already skipped questioning in the House of Commons on Richard Coven's allegation of torture, now they're able to not having to answer why they have decided to throw insult and destroy the credibility of former number 2 diplomat in Afghanistan, Richard Coven, who testified in November that he has repeatedly warned the government of detainee abuse in 2006 and 2007 without any response from the government. And the suspension of Parliament will also give Harper the time to appoint new senator so they can hold a majority vote, majority seat in the Senate and Senate committee after they finish the vacation in March. Right now, the only thing that is stopping the Conservative from putting people in jail for having 200 or less marijuana plants in their own home is the Liberal-dominated Senate. After Harper's vacation, it is likely that his wish to jail pothead will pass into law, and any other number of laws that liberal and progressive people will oppose will probably go into law now, because the Conservative Senate will be in control, and we don't have a strong oppositional party, especially from Michael Ignaty, the Liberal Party. The government always said that they support the truth, and on December 31st, 4 Canadian soldiers and a journalist was killed in Afghanistan. I wonder, does Stephen Harper think that the shutting down of our Parliament and democracy is an act of support for our trip in Afghanistan? Maybe one of the signs for the rally on January 23rd would be support the truth, make Parliament work, or support the truth, make democracy work. I don't know, but a lot of people are banking on Canadians not showing up at the rally. Well, it's freaking cold, so people might not go, but I think that it's important to go. I think it's important to send a message that, we expect politicians to work. We expect them to uphold their duties, and especially when the country is still in a recession, or not technically, but if you're trying to look for a job, good luck. You'll see that there's still a lot of problems in the country. And so hope to see you, if you're Canadian, to show up in the rally on January 23rd. For more details, you can look on the side of the screen. I'll put up some information.